Namaskar. See, the entire euphoria over Rishi Sunak becoming the Prime Minister of UK and the assumption that he is going to help India like anything with greatest of open heart and to the greatest of extent is completely misplaced and out of context. See, first of all, Rishi Sunak has become the Prime Minister not at his own. He has become the Prime Minister as a result of certain situations. And you never know how long these situations will prevail in the country. First of all, he became the Prime Minister only when Truss resigned. Number two, his political party, that is the Conservative Party, this party never wanted a prolonged election process once again. So they restricted the entire process to MPs. So in a way, he was nominated and not elected. Why so? Why the Conservative Party cut short the election process? Because the popularity of the Conservative Party is at historically low. Its members, known as Tories, their popularity is at historically low. So they never wanted to take a risk of election once again. So that is why Rishi Sunak was brought into picture. Now, who were the contenders? I mean, who could have been the contenders of Rishi Sunak in this situation? Boris Johnson. Boris Johnson is a person who has got more popularity than Sunak in the Britain or in the political party also, in his Conservative Party also. But because he is being probed for a Partygate scandal, so it was risky for the Conservative Party to make Boris Johnson the Prime Minister. Because suppose tomorrow when the probe is complete and if he is declared as guilty, then again the political party, this Conservative Party will have to go an election process. So Boris Johnson was out of picture now. But tomorrow, suppose his name is cleared, then definitely there is a possibility that Boris Johnson will be brought into picture and Rishi Sunak will go off. The second contender was Penny Mordaunt. Why he was not brought into picture? Because currently Britain is passing through a financial mess. And in this condition, the credentials of Penny Mordaunt was not as high to handle the situation as Rishi Sunak can do. Why? Because Sunak is considered to be very close to the capital market of UK. He is considered to he is considered very close to the entire financial ecosystem of the country. So that is why the Conservative Party thought that it is best to bring Rishi Sunak at this moment. But this situation can again not prevail in the future. The fourth point is that Rishi Sunak is the richest person in the UK. With his 730 million pound net worth, he is considered he is the richest person. And this thing goes against him. Because at a time when the Britishers are passing through a lot of financial hardships, the financial inflation and other financial difficulties, so at such a time, his richness is seen to be something bad. Already a lot of discussion is going on that is Sunak too rich to become the Prime Minister of UK? So this is something which is against him. At the same time, the opposition party, that is Labour Party, is already rising on the popularity. And this political party, this Labour Party, the opposition party, is anti-India, anti-Hindu. So it is certain that in the days to come, the Labour Party will be very, very aggressive on India and Britain relationships. So in this condition, when Sunak knows that his position, his situation is not very tenable, so it will be very difficult for him to be overly seen as greatly favoring India. At the same time, Sunak is a Hindu, and Britain still is a Christian state. Sunak will have to work under a Christian king. So to see that Sunak will be going out of the way to help India, and he will have all the power, is, I believe, that is a misplaced notion. At the same time, we know that Sunak is in favor of free trade with India. But general situation or the general sentiment in Britain on this topic is not favoring or against India and Britain having a free trade situation. So considering that situation of Sunak is not very tenable, I don't think he will be taking risk of becoming unpopular in the country only to help India. Which politician will like to risk his position just because he belongs or he originally is from some other country, and so emotionally he or she will like to help that country? So it's good that we should be happy that a person of Indian origin has become the Prime Minister of UK. It's a great news, but over expectation and over enthusiasm is something not called a wisdom. Thank you very much for watching it. Thank you. Have a great time.